am Tushar and I work for HT Digital, and I've been here for the last 2 years. I had marketing, brand, growth and a couple of businesses over here. I started using MoEngage's back in 2016 when I was at Paytm. I think we used it for about 4 years there. Then I've also used it in my last company, which was an edtech called Yellow Class, for about 2 years. Been a very staunch supporter of MoEngage. I think found it as one of the best CRM tools in the market. One key functionality of MoEngage is push notifications, and as a news publisher, we are the ones sending the most amount of push notifications without seeing as high uninstalls as maybe other apps, because people in general want to be aware about content or news that matters to them, and every hour, every day there's some important news coming for various categories, right? So there can be a personal finance news, there can be political news, there can be a natural calamity, there can be a sports event and all of that, right? So MoEngage gives you the power to obviously reach out to the consumer for the preferences that they have with various creatives, real time, and with the functionality to personalize and also land the user to various places, right? So that's one of the channels. Email WhatsApp is another big channel which we are leveraging, especially for our registered users. It not only helps you engage the users you know well and upsell or cross-sell them, paid products, but also reactivate those who have stopped responding to notifications, right? So those are some of the obviously top features. Apart from the fact that you can reach out by various channels, MoEngage gives you the functionality to cohort users, create segments. So that's another big piece that we're using, where we send our user attributes, events to MoEngage, based on which we can do triggered campaigns, we can create cohorts of various users and run campaigns for them, and also flows, wherein you can create journeys for various cohort of users, and based on either their activity or behavioral attribute, give them a sequence of communication. What we are leveraging right now is MoEngage events. So what we do is various actions that the users do on my website or app, right? We send it to MoEngage. And then there are some user profile attributes, say things like what is the user's number, email, name, what device, what city, etc., right? All of those attributes combined with the activities that the user is doing helps me create cohorts, and MoEngage has given the functionality to retain those event attributes or behavioral stuff for last 60 days. So I can target the users who probably visit a cricket page 10 times with more cricket notifications, someone who watches entertainment or is more interested in entertainment news, and so on. So basis users' activity in the last 60 days, that's something I can do. And for people beyond that, obviously the user attributes are there. And for the user attributes, I pull in data from my own database and I sync it with MoEngage via APIs. I've recently learned of the warehouse segments feature that you have launched. I'll be leveraging that going forward. I think that will be making my job easier as well. Because then you can actually essentially link all your data. Right now there is a limit on the number of events that I can send to MoEngage because it impacts costing significantly. But if all the data is residing in my system and only the ones which need to be queried or the segments that I've created need to be used, the cost comes down significantly and the power to leverage that data becomes bigger.